Hello everybody, it's Michael from Replica Airguns with the tabletop airsoft pistol review. Today we're looking at the ASG-Marushin Chrome Derringer 6mm gas airsoft pistol. Now there isn't any shooting in this video. I haven't actually tested it out officially other than maybe a couple shots where I plinked around with it a little bit just to see what it would do. But hopefully I'll have a field test shooting video to follow shortly. Alright, let's get into the specifications right away. This is mainly a plastic pistol, which is common for Marushin products, with a few metal parts in it. We'll go over that in a little bit. It also uses gas, so propane or green gas. It shoots 6mm plastic airsoft BBs. Now there is an 8mm BB version. This is the 6mm BB version. It also has a 2.75-inch barrel, actually twin barrels, so it's an over and under barrel system. It also comes in at just under 5 pounds or 215 grams, and it shoots in single action only, so you're going to have to cock that hammer for each shot. Now I don't know what the FPS is going to be, but it does have a claimed 0.6 joule energy rating. This pistol has fixed sights and a fixed internal hop-up. Alright, there's really not too much for me to compare this gun to, especially in terms of BB or airsoft. It's pretty much a small, compact, almost like a purse gun or pocket gun, really. So let's compare it to a couple other purse or pocket guns. I have my Echo Volga. This is a blank gun, all right? This one here is a blank gun. And see if I can get everything out of here. Blank gun, right? Your blanks are in here, in the magazine right there, right? Pretty cool. And this gun actually shoots 9mm blanks. Pretty cool little gun. Mostly metal. I also have my Echo Arda. Another little guy. So getting kind of a little closer in shape, but even smaller. And this particular one shoots 8mm blanks. So obviously a little bit more in terms of how many rounds you can fire in it. Pretty cool gun. Alright. Now, I have made videos for those two products, so you can check the links out for those as well. I didn't mention this yet, but it is basically a replica of the classic Derringer pistol. And this particular model is distributed by ASG, Action Sport Games, and again, made by Marushin, and this one was made in Taiwan. It does come in a nice box, cardboard box. Right, so you can see there is a black version. And you can see how it says here 6mm and 8mm BB versions available. Right? So we have the 6mm silver. Marked on there on the box if it was 8mm. Little quick instructions here how to load it. But there is also a manual. Alright. There we go. Again, 0.6 joule. Instructions on how to fill the gas, open up the barrel system, obviously where the rounds go, how to cock the hammer and fire it. Pretty straightforward gun, really. Some things not to do right there. Alright, let's do a quick walk around of this pistol. This isn't going to take too long. So here we have made in Taiwan. This is just mainly for grips there. This is all plastic in here. So the frame and the barrel is plastic. The trigger is metal. And some of these pins and screws would be metal. The hammer is metal. Okay. So hammer and trigger are metal. These grips are actually all metal. And the screw would be metal. And some internal parts, I imagine, would also be metal, but those grips are metal, which account for a lot of weight, giving this gun a lot of weight. The safety is metal as well, and when you put it to the forward position, you can crack the barrels open, right? Okay. Pull it back, make it ready for shooting, basically. On this side we have a little bit of markings there, and on the top we also have some engraving, and it's actually right into the metal, so it looks nice. I mean, the fit and finish is great on this gun. There's no wiggle when you open it up. right? When you open it up, it's really, there's no slack in anything. Everything feels really, really good. Okay, and my dog's howling in the backyard. So we got basically first shot, second shot. There's not too much to it. You shoot once, you shoot twice. And again, your gas goes in the bottom there, okay? Don't mind the howling dog. He doesn't care about my videos, does he? No concern for what I'm doing here. Not really sure what those screws do. Maybe they get at the internal system. Alright, pretty nice gun though. It looks really nice, feels really good. I'd say the quality of the build is excellent. Even though there's a fair bit of plastic, Marushin makes a good quality gun. I think we all know that. Alright, let's talk about some of the pros and the cons for the ASG Marushin Chrome Derringer 6mm Gas Airsoft Pistol. It's nice and compact and lightweight. It has a really nice chrome finish to it. Now, not all the parts are metal, but the metal grips, hammer, trigger, and safety seem to add enough weight to make it feel pretty solid in the hand. It also has the nice recessed barrel, so it does look the part. It doesn't look like it's a 6mm airsoft pistol. It does look pretty realistic. And all the mechanical parts feel nice and tight, solid. They really do feel good. It is a fairly well-made pistol, even though there is a bit of plastic in it. Some of the cons, again, getting back to the gun build, it is plastic, but that's typical of Marushin guns. Now, when I was plinking around with this pistol, I didn't find it to be overly powerful at all. It'll be interesting to see what kind of FPS we get. I'm thinking maybe even under 300, but it is a short-barreled gun with a gas system, so not really going to expect a lot of power out of it. That's not really what it's for. And again, it is only a 2-shot system with the over and under barrel, so you better make those shots count. Alright, thanks for watching another Replica Airguns video. Don't forget to subscribe and check me out on Facebook and Twitter. Username is Replica Airguns. If you're interested in this pistol, we do have it in our Canada Replica Airguns store. So check out our ASG section. You'll find it there. I'll also be posting a written tabletop review for this pistol along with additional photos and some more specifications and things like that for you to check out. And also come on down to ReplicaAirguns.com where we have our Canada and US stores where we sell air guns, BB guns, airsoft guns, blank guns, pellet guns, knives, and other accessories. Alright, thanks for watching. Until next time, take care.